Shavua Tov and good morning. We are just under 3 weeks away from Pesach, and over the past few years, we have discussed different aspects of the Seder night, of other aspects of preparation for Pesach. One thing which we haven't discussed is the whole concept of Hag'alat Kelim, of kashering utensils, and the different appliances around the house. And also, being that this year it's Erev Pesach Shechal B'Shabbat, since Shabbat is on Erev Pesach and we have Pesach straight after Shabbat, I want to really focus over the next 3 weeks on these two aspects. Firstly, on kashering utensils, and then Bezrat Hashem on all the halachot with regards to when Erev Pesach falls on a Shabbat. So let's begin with Hag'ala and the whole concept of kashering, and we'll go through some principles over the next few days and then try to apply them to practical appliances around the house. So the concept of kashering utensils is actually found in the Torah, at least in two places. The main one is in Parashat Matot. So when the Bnei Israel entered Eretz Canaan and they waged war against the people of Midian, and they brought back a lot of booty, including utensils, and these utensils had absorbed the flavors of non-kosher food. And so the Torah instructs, El-Azar instructs the Bnei Israel that כל דבר אשר יבוא באש, תעבירו באש וטהר. Anything which has been used in conjunction with fire has to be purged through fire. And from this, the Hachamim learn the concept of kashering utensils. And we have also another place in Parashat Tzav with regards to the sacrifices as well, where we also find the concept of kashering utensils there as well. Now, this is basic, but we have to lay out the principles. There are three main ways of kashering utensils to make them kosher throughout the year, and specifically for Pesach as well. So the most simple one, which is what we call hadacha, is merely just washing it. Just washing it away and cleaning it. That's called hadacha. The second form is what we call hag'ala, and that means using heat to extract the taste absorbed in a pot or in a utensil. And then the third one is called libun. Libun is the most severe, and that is heating something so hot until the halachic definition given, until sparks fly out from it. We'll discuss what that means in due course. Now, generally speaking, the principle throughout the year is as follows. The most severe kind of kashering, which is called libun, which is when the sparks fly out, is necessary for anything which has absorbed taste through heat and purely through heat without any liquid. So the classical example given in the Gemara are spits of a barbecue, where it's used with heat, and that heat doesn't have liquid on it. There may be a bit of oil, minimal oil, but generally this is pure heat. And so something like that needs to be kashered in the most severe process of libun. And again, we'll explain how to do that and what that means in practical terms. Hag'ala is used for anything which has heat with the fire, but that heat had liquid. Because there is liquid involved in the absorption of the flavor, so here the Torah understands, and the Hachamim understood from the Torah, that the absorption is not as intense as when it's dry heat without any liquid. And so here you don't need heat to the extent where the sparks fly out from the utensil, but rather it's sufficient that it's heated up to boiling temperature, and in this process it can be kashered. And the third process, hadacha, is washing away, just basically cleaning something. Anything where it doesn't fall into libun and hag'ala, the first two forms, that goes to the process of hadacha, and that can just be washed and cleaned and used for Pesach and throughout the year. Now, the concept of kashering utensils, according to the Rambam, is not a mitzvah in its own right. It's merely removing something which is forbidden to be used. Some of the Rishonim, a minority opinion, contended that there is actually a mitzvah, just like there is a mitzvah of tabilat kelim, of immersing utensils bought from a non-Jew in a mikveh. So too there is a mitzvah of hag'alat kelim, Halakha doesn't seem to follow this opinion. Halakha is that this is merely a way which a person can use utensils which have absorbed forbidden flavor. There is no need to kasher if one wants to just buy new utensils or use other utensils which haven't absorbed forbidden flavor. That's absolutely fine. There is no positive mitzvah to go and do so. And this is the reason why actually we don't say a beracha on this. In contradistinction to tevilat kelim, when we immerse utensils bought in the bought from a non-Jew, we immerse in the mikveh, there is a beracha to be recited al tevilat kelim because this is a mitzvah. It's one of the 613 mitzvot. When you want to use a new utensil, you have to immerse it. Whereas Hagalat Kelim, there's no inherent mitzvah in doing so because one can just use other utensils and hence no beracha is recited upon this. So in conclusion, there is a concept from the Torah of kashering utensils. There are three forms, libun the most severe, then hagala, and then hadacha, washing away. There is no inherent mitzvah in doing so, hence no beracha is recited. And tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem, we will continue to explain these processes and when they are needed. Have a lovely day.